What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are here again. Welcome once again to the Big Time Show podcast that is being seen and heard live everywhere on Podbean, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Spotlight Sports network page. We are here. We are ready. We are ready to go to work. As we all know, the Cowboys have a huge game that we are getting ready to go with on tomorrow, where the Eagles, after the Eagles loss, we have the battle with the Detroit Lions that is coming up on tomorrow at 12 o'clock. And we got something to talk about because I got to admit to you, I'm happy, but I'm not comfortable. That should have been the topic of the show. I'm happy, but I'm not comfortable because of one major thing that I'm going to get into later. I hope that you guys would share this content with me. I don't understand why I can't share my stuff right now. I wish I could. Share it to your groups, share it to your friends that are Cowboy fans, and we will see what kind of crowd that we can get in here. Hello to everybody that may be on Podbean. I see Miss Ty in the building. Shireen Solomon's, what's going on? What is going on with you on today? Let's go to work and let's see what I got to say about tomorrow. All right. I'm worried, y'all. I'm worried about tomorrow. By the way, I'm quite sure by now you guys can see my distraction that is in here today. Y'all see my son. He is. We're already here. So it's gonna be one of those little shows, as you can see. Okay. My son is here, and we're trying to figure out what is going on, why I cannot share this with my groups. I don't understand it at all, but for those that can't share, please share this content. I don't know, it's messing me up. Spread the word. Hopefully people will go in. I'm a little disappointed. No doubt about it. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm getting ready to share this now with everybody that I can get with. There we go. All right, y'all. I'm sharing, so please be patient with me. I don't know why this happened, but it happened. You have to adjust to what things are going on. As you can see, somebody's hungry for the spotlight, hungry to say something. He just want his name to be called, so I'll go ahead and do it before I talk about the Cowboys. My son is playing pretty well in flag football. He has 9 touchdowns so far, 1 pass and 8 running. If you follow my personal page, you will see what he's capable of. Put a little video out there today. He's cranking it up. I gotta admit, he got some skills that are God-given, no doubt about it. And we made a little bet this year because he wants to be called Big Time.
5 interceptions or 10 touchdowns, I'm going to call big time, and I have 9 touchdowns. You can just call me big time, guys. But he will still be called big time, so good.
So the bet again was 10 touchdowns or 5 interceptions, and he has 1 interception, and he has 2 interceptions actually. He has 2 interceptions, and he has 9 touchdowns. So I think it's safe to say he has 2 more games left, and he's kind of put the mantle on his back. His team is trying to reach the playoffs. I think they're 2-3 right now. If they can win out, they got 2 games. They got a shot to make the playoffs. So he's motivated and he's playing like it, which is what I love to see.
Last time they had it before games and they didn't have enough. And if you look on Dad's a post video after you will see a video of I will be running and then 2 seconds later I'm going to be down the field.
All right. So as you can hear, my son is got fans on here. Yeah. They're happy for you. So he's clowning. Like, Mood, you missed up my scenery. Do that. Thank you. So let's talk Cowboys real quick, y'all. What's up, Spony? I'm sorry, man. What's up with you? So let's talk Cowboys. Now, I've heard what Jerry Jones had to say. I've heard what Stephen Jones had to say. I've heard what Ezekiel Elliott has had to say. I even heard Micah Parsons say what he needed to say. I get it. I've heard CeeDee Lamb say what he had to say. I've listened to Zach Martin, who had an interview. I've heard what he had to say. And everybody, of course, is, what's up, Greg? I see you. Everybody is excited, of course, because the captain of the ship comes back. What's up, John? I see you, man. Thanks for popping in. And everybody's excited because Dak is on the way back. I'm excited for it. And I don't want nobody to, to think that I'm not excited about it. Simply because I believe that our offense is better with Dak Prescott being under center. These people who have fallen in love with Cooper Rush after a 5-game, 4 or 5 game, games that he played, in which he did play well, except last week against Philadelphia. Everybody's excited about Dak coming back. And you should be. For those who think Cooper Rush is better, I don't know how you got to that point. By no means, I don't know. But I don't even want to get into that at all. You should be excited. I think there are plays that Cooper Rush missed out on. I believe Dak hits those plays. And with the defense that we have, I believe that Dak being in there is going to be a upgrade. No doubt about that. He will be an upgrade. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what Dak is going to do on tomorrow. Well, really not wanting to see what Dak will do. I want to see the offense more fluent, if you want to say that. He can do that part. I want to see the offense more what's the word I'm looking for? said, more balanced. I think they will be. This ain't what I'm looking for, but I said I think we'll be more consistent with Dak being in there. I believe there are drives that we'll have because of Dak being in there. I believe we're going to score some more points, which is what all this defense really needs as long as they play. So we got a good, we have a good reason to be excited. And I'll get to the reason why why I say I'm not comfortable, even with Dak being in there. I'll tell you that in a second. Most of y'all should already know, because you've been following this show for a while, and you already know why I'm not comfortable. You already know, so I'll get into it after I say this. The defense, they're going to be tested tomorrow. One thing that our defense does not do well, Dan Quinn has not figured this part out yet, and that is stopping the run. We're not good against the run. We're not. And we're playing a team tomorrow that is a great running football team. And so they have two backs like we have, and they use it. They run the football. That has been the Achilles heel for the Dallas Cowboys for years. We still haven't found a dominant one tech or three tech that can plug it up real good. What we have is a bunch of guys who are athletic, but they're smaller. We don't have the 6'4", 360-pound defensive tackle. We don't have that. Bohanna is pretty good, but he's still learning. But you cannot say that he's dominant. He's not dominant. We have some guys that, we have to do what we can. Gallimore plays pretty good, but Gallimore is not known as a run stuffer. Tristan Hill is not known as a run stuffer. Bohanna is the closest thing that we have, but he's not dominant yet. He's playing well, but he's not dominant. And so when you look at what the Cowboys have done against the run, we're not good. We're not. And we're going against a team tomorrow that is the number 2 ranked offense in the league. You can say what you will about Detroit. Detroit just hadn't got over the hump of winning close games. They're in every game, and they can move the football, and they are committed to the run. They have Swift and Williams. They are committed to running the football, and they already know that the Cowboys have a problem with stopping the run. So we already know what they're going to do. You can expect them to challenge this defense in running the football. It's simple game plan. If you're not good at it, that's what we're going to do. The Cowboys are not good against the run, and the Lions are good. What's up, Terry? They are good against the run. And so we have a problem. And hopefully tomorrow we'll see some attitude and some fire, and hopefully the Cowboys can crank this thing up. Because if they do stop the run, I don't think Detroit has a chance. And when I say stopping the run, I think we're giving up. I forget. I have to look that up real quick. But we're giving up over 100 yards a game in the run. If we can somehow hold that to under 100 yards, I think we got a good shot of ripping these guys apart. I really do. If we can stop them, if you're stopping them on the run, that means third down, maybe third and plus, third and 6 plus. We should do well because it makes no difference who you are. This pass rush we have, it can't be stopped. There's no question about that. When they pin their ears back and come after you, it's really nothing you can do except get rid of the ball. That's it. Or take the sack. So it's no question in my mind that that we are going to have to stop the run. It's no doubt. That's the key to the whole game. Well, that's one of the big keys to the whole game. It's not hard to figure this stuff out. You know, you can do all the film study all you want. It's really about attitude, and can Dan Quinn? What's up, Mike? It's really about Dan Quinn and this aerial stopping the run, which I say, we have not been good at this year. We have not been good at it really at all for the last God knows how long, for years. And so we have this continual problem. It has not been fixed. Overly Dan has coached it up well. Overly Dan Quinn has got a solid game plan together. I'm quite sure he has it. Hopefully our guys can execute it. And let's see where we at, tomorrow. If we stop the run, I don't think the game will even be close. That's what I'm saying. Now, that's the main thing on the defensive side. Here, offensively, if you just joining in, I believe that we are going to do well because that balances this offense. Plays that Rush made, plays that Rush missed, Dak won't miss those. He won't miss those. He will not miss those plays, which means that we got a good chance to extend drives. I remember when Rush was playing, our defense was so good, but let's not forget that Cowboys had a lot of 3 and outs in a row, and we were saying, my God, our defense is going to get tired. And when they're on the field the whole game, that's exactly what would happen. So I don't think that is going to get there for us. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I think we'll be a little bit more consistent with Dak being in there. I really believe that. So I think the offense will be fine. Terry, you say, do you believe Ndamukong Suh can help us? If the Ndamukong Suh that has some fire in his body, yeah, he could. But we don't know how. Is the fire still lit for Ndamukong Suh? It's not a coincidence that nobody has offered him any type of contract. I mean, nobody. It's just not the Cowboys. It's nobody has went after Suh, and if they have, it could very well be a money issue. Suh may have thinking it's either one of the two. If a team has contacted them, and if he had, I don't think nobody has, because see, if Suh would have been, coming in for a workout, that would have been news, to talk about. But there's no news about Ndamukong Suh, so I'm almost wondering, is he happy not playing? You don't want to just bring a guy in that don't have the fire. That's a waste of money and time. So I'm not sure if he really wants to play. Would that help? It could, because he ain't forgot how to play football. He's a big guy. He's a dominant guy. And then, the money probably had to be right. And at his age and where he is in his career, he could put this up, which is, I believe, is really the bottom line. He wants to play for. He's gonna want to play for a contender, no doubt. And when you say who are the contenders in the league, and the top contenders in the league are teams that don't mind spending money. We just saw that with with the 49ers getting Christian McCaffrey. They could care less about draft picks. They're going all in. They're putting the chips to the middle of the table by getting him. Close it door for me, son. Thank you. You have to know that the Cowboys are not the first names that you think about when you say a contender. There are probably about 5 or 6 teams that you'll call out before you call out the Cowboys. And guys like him will probably want to go to somewhere like Buffalo or Kansas City or Philly. These are the teams that he probably looking at. Them guys like that don't want to play for nothing else. They pretty much taking care of their money, and if they come back, they really are coming back for a ring. Always, no question about it. You have to pay attention to that. So I don't think we have a chance, Terry, for Ndamukong Suh, even if he does want to play. Then the Jones family gonna be cheap. So that's another whole hurdle by itself. Well, I don't think that would work for us. Talent wise, I think he'd be a great addition. But we all know who we're dealing with: Jerry, Stephen Jones, whichever one you want to count. Primarily Stephen. That's it. Now, here's my whole focus for the rest of the show, and I remember last year, y'all. I remember last year. This season is following the same exact steps from last year. Let's look at it together. I've told you this before. Number one, we played Tampa last year, the first game of the year. Played Tampa the first game this year. Both were losses. Second game, third game, fourth game, fifth game, sixth game, or whatever. We found the way that we were supposed to play last year. We ran the ball down people's throats. After we lost to Tampa last year, we ran the ball down people's throats, and we won about 5 or 6 games in a row. Everybody remember that from last year. Fast forward to this year. Well, we won 4 in a row, and what did we do? We ran the football. We wasn't as efficient last year, as we were last year, but the commitment to running the football was there. Maybe it was because Cooper Rush came in, maybe because Dak was hurt. But the bottom line is we ran the football. We hadn't had the 100-yard rusher, but we were effective with Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott running the football. They ran the ball well last week, even though we lost. And it's following the same footsteps. What happened last year? Lost to Tampa, run about 6 in a row, and then somebody caught an amnesia pill. Somebody lost their mind. All of a sudden they got pass happy. You find a way to win 5 or 6 games in a row, and then all of a sudden it's like you forgot what it was. Which leads to tomorrow, y'all. And it all falls in the hands of you already know who. You see, Kellen Moore gets on my nerves. He does, y'all. Y'all been following my show. Y'all know that he probably is not like him as a person. To be young and to have a job like he has, he definitely has the right to be called, whatever you call him. His stats. He did have the number 1 offense in the league last year. He did. He was top 3 the year before that. You know what I'm saying? So he knows overall what he's doing. It's just that he has a problem with situational football. He most definitely has a problem with red zone, in red zone football. If you follow me, you've always heard me say from the Cowboys 20 to the opponent's 20, he's one of the best in the league. But from the 20-yard line, when you're trying to score in the red zone, from the 20-yard line and in, he just is something wrong there. He forgets. He just forgets, and he tries to make our quarterback the next coming a Warren Moon. He can't help himself. The play calls that he makes, it makes your mouth drop. Like you're at the 20-yard line or you're inside the 5-yard line, it's first and goal. You know, why are we in the shotgun? Second down and goal from the 3-yard line. Why are we in the shotgun? Third down and goal. Why are we in the shotgun? Why are we running reverses inside the 20-yard line? Why are we running bubble screen inside the 20-yard line? I mean, these are our ongoing questions that we've had as Cowboy fans for the last 3 years. And I get the feeling, y'all. This is why I'm excited for Dak being back. I believe it has a chance to get more balance as far as consistent drives go. Make no mistake about it. I hate to say this to y'all. Y'all know that the running game is about to take a hit, don't you? Don't y'all know that? Come on, y'all put it in the chat. You know it is. This is Kellen Moore. He's going to see Dak Prescott, and his eyes are going to light up. And he's going to have Dak passing the ball. Matter of fact, all y'all in here, come on, let's have a prediction now. But this is really all I got for you today. Come on, talk to me real quick. How many pass attempts do y'all think tomorrow that Dak Prescott is going to have? Because if you trying to think that he's going to play like Cooper Rush, you crazy. Dak has the power to change plays. It's really not 100% Kellen. Some of this is on Dak too. Dak is going to change plays at the line, y'all. You're going to hear it. Kill. He's going to change plays. You see what I'm saying? John Cofield says 25 to 30. Now, if it's like that, John, then we're playing the same way that Rush played. That means the commitment to the running game is there. If that is the case, I'm good with that. Terry Turner says 22. If he passes 22 times, that tells me the running game is in effect and they committed to running the football. Spoonie says 25 passes. Anybody on Podbean? No, they didn't put nothing down. Okay? I like what y'all saying, but you're really telling me that y'all trust Kellen Moore to do what he's done for the last few weeks. I don't. I'm telling y'all, my prediction is Dak Prescott gonna throw the ball 35 times tomorrow. I'm gonna look at the stats and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna forget the game. For the whole game. I'm just gonna look at. I would look at it from halftime. I get the feeling that Ziggy Elliott is probably going to have 7 to 9 carries in the first half. Tony Pollard would only have 3. That's maximum 12 times for the game combined. I believe just Kellen Moore is about to do exactly what he did last year. He got an amnesia pill. I believe he already done took it. You're going to see the shotgun tomorrow. A whole lot. And Dak very well may get hot. I mean, let's not act like he can't get the job done. He very well may get hot. That's not going to help us, though, because you done changed the way that we're supposed to play. I heard Mike McCarthy say last week, this is a defensive team. Everybody saying we led by the defense. Yeah, I agree with that. So run the football. Run the football, if that's the case. Run the football, if that's the case. We're about to see. He get another chance at it. He did it last week. Tried to make Cooper Rush the next Dan Marino. Saw what happened. You had Zeke Elliott cooking. He had about 81 yards. Didn't even get to 20. He could have ran the football. Tony Pollard was there. Could have ran the football. It wasn't like they were stopping us. We were running. I don't get why and how. I got a feeling, y'all. And I'm still saying the Cowboys are going to win. That's what I'm saying. I believe the Cowboys will win. I believe that. But how we win is what I'm going to be looking at. You see, if Dak come out and throw it 35 times tomorrow, listen, I don't care if he throws for 4 touchdowns. I don't care. I don't care. I'll clap and I'll cheer, but in my mind, I'm only saying, dude, why is it that we it shouldn't take this long to figure out how we're supposed to play. It just shouldn't take this long. And if you ain't got it right in the first, Kellen Moore's been in the offense coordinator for 3 years, and he still hadn't figured out how to get the ball to Tony Pollard. He still ain't figured it out. He still haven't. I don't understand it. He still has not found a way to put Turpin in the game. And I don't think Turpin is bad. If anything, put Turpin in and have him run go route so he can take the top off the defense. You throw it underneath easily then. This is not hard to figure out. If I had Turpin, I would put Turpin inside, let him run inside, or you can put him outside. Let him run, and he gonna route run everybody. He's gonna take the top off the defense, and Dak like to throw underneath. It's gonna even be more wide open. And then push comes to shove. If they don't respect that, throw it to Turpin. He can catch it. We still ain't figured out. He still has not figured out how to cook the meal yet. He still haven't figured it out. He still haven't figured out why Zeke Elliott can't get the ball consistently over 20 or more times a game. Still ain't figured it out. 3 years. Still ain't figured it out. Tony Pollard should be getting the ball more than 6, 7 times a game. Still ain't figured it out. Yeah. I expect the Cowboys to win because, as my brother E. Cush is saying here, he could say we need to be running the ball tomorrow. Their run defense isn't great. Their run defense is trash, to be honest with you. They are not good at all, which ought to tell you, take advantage of the opportunity. But you're trying to make that. See, the problem is they're trying to make that an MVP candidate. That's what they're doing. Want to pad the stats up. They want them over 30 touchdowns. They want them to get consideration. And in the meantime, you forgetting exactly what brought them to the dance. Or at least this year, running the football. I'm going to tell you something else that I don't like. So far, we ain't got whipped because of it, but stay tuned. Here's another thing I do not like. And I heard, who was that? I believe it was Steven that said about the continuity of the offensive line and switching all these guys and all that. That ain't how you do it. You want your 5 guys to go to dinner together. You want your 5 guys to be around each other. That's what they do. You want them to build a confidence together so they know exactly what's going on. I don't know why we done adopted this switch in and out stuff. I don't get it. Everybody, Jerry and Steven, talking about Tyron Smith coming back. Man, look. Stop it. If he come back, what? I mean, if he come back, what? But you're gonna switch. You're gonna put him back out there, and then you're gonna move Tyler back to guard. I mean, come on. I mean, they're switching out McGovern, they're switching out Peters, they're switching out Farnock. I mean, that ain't how you build offensive line. Y'all know that. Y'all been football fans. Y'all know how this thing go. See, one thing about my group that's in here now, one thing I know about y'all watch the game. Y'all know how to build a football team. Most of y'all could, we don't have the assets of and the information of what William McClay has and scouting team and all that. But we watched football enough that we know, the most of us know almost how to build a team. We know who are good players and who are not. We know how to put players in the system that Dan Quinn has. We know what Dan Quinn likes. Dan Quinn likes on the front four. Dan likes big but athletic guys who are fast. Linebackers, he want killers there, and he want them to be fast as lightning. Number 3 on cornerback, we know Dan Quinn, he wants tall cornerbacks who can play cover 3 football, which is his defense. He loves to go man to man. See what I'm saying? We can find guys. We know guys like that. And they celebrating talking about Tyron Smith coming back. Man, look, if he gonna come out there and play 2 plays then limp off the field, man, keep his handicapped tail. Keep him on the sideline. Let him go. I mean, God. Come on now. Let the young kid go. We ain't got time for experimenting on the offensive line. We don't. That's what they do in every game. I mean, good God. Look, settle on your 5 and let's roll. Switching out. McGovern play guard this play. Fair not come play guard in the second series. I mean, come on, man. Come on now. That's not. This is just me. Now we haven't paid the price yet for doing it. We really haven't paid the ultimate price. But that's not what you don't experiment with your offensive line. You see what I'm saying? You don't do that. You don't do that. That's not smart football. If they're not hurt, lead the guys in. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's part I don't like. So again, I'm happy that the captain is coming back, but I'm not comfortable because I know who my offensive coordinator is, and I know what he does, and I know what he likes, and I know how he calls plays, and it's just something about him. It's like last week. It's something about him that just makes me irritated because I know what he's going to do. I already know. Y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know what some of y'all believe it. I saw the numbers that y'all put up. Y'all got him throwing like Cooper Rush, 22 passes or something like that. Man, look. Dak gonna get up to that line and he gonna see an 8-man box, and then watching that 8-man box, he's going to say, "Oh my God, I got CD 1-on-1. I got Gallup 1-on-1." And if y'all really believe that Dak Prescott is not gonna change the play, y'all crazy. I'm just saying. I'm saying Dak Prescott is going to throw the ball 35 times tomorrow. And Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard combined will not have no more than 20, 21 carries. I hope we do, Terry. I hope we do. I just don't believe it. And see, I also got the feeling, Everybody plays their best game for some reason against the Dallas Cowboys. The Detroit Lions are playing well. They just can't close. They just can't close. They're playing well. You know? Huh? John says, sad thing is the opponent defensive coordinator knows what Kellen Moore is going to do. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is back. I mean, he's capable. We all know that. Dak can light you up. He can. But that's not the way we've been winning. That's not the way. This team is geared for running the football. That's the first option. It should be. But I know Kellen Moore. And then I know Dak Prescott because I've seen it. He gonna get up there on a few occasions and gonna see. And some of you may say, well, maybe that's what he need to do. Okay. I mean, he does got CD 1-on-1 big time, and he got Michael Gallup 1-on-1. I mean, come on now, you gotta take that advantage. Okay. Having an 8-man box is not an excuse. Zeke Elliott done seen that. An 8-man box for the last since he been in high school. So that ain't nothing new. Zeke Elliott got over 10,000 yards in this league. Every time he lines up, it's an 8-man box. Come on now. Run the football. He know what to do. Pollard has seen 8-man boxes. Hello. You run an 8-man box, you get to the second level, you gone. That's why you seen Tony Pollard break a few of them to the house last year and this year. It's a mentality, man, that goes along with stuff like this. And I've always said, y'all, and y'all know I have, that Kellen Moore is a finesse offensive coordinator. He is not a hit you in the mouth, impose your will type coordinator. That's not him. It's not. What you're seeing now is what he's been forced to do because of Dak being gone. They toned the whole offense down. They changed the philosophy. They said we got to run the football. It's a shame that the quarterback had to fall off before you figured out what you needed to do. It's a shame. But they figured that part out. I give them credit. And they did it. But now the temptation is back. See, Dak is a blessing and a curse at the same time. Do y'all just hear what I just said? Dak is a blessing and a curse at the same time. Because we all know what he's going to do. This team ain't built. Look, we're talking about the offensive line. Somebody talked about that earlier, okay? This offensive line needs to go forward, not backwards on pass plays. Majority of the time. That's not it. You playing on your heels then. You letting the defensive team hit you. I hope I'm wrong. Terry said earlier this. Terry said we're gonna run the laces off the ball. I hope so. I hope I'm wrong. I do. I want to be wrong. And I will be the first one to come on here and say, hey, I'm wrong. Kellen Moore did the exact opposite of what I thought he was going to do. I get it. I'll be the first to say it, but man, something tell me. See, Kellen Moore's been guilty of trying to be the smartest in the room. He already know that the 8-man box is coming. He already know that almost a 9-man box is coming. He already knows this. And sometimes you get a little bit too smart trying to figure stuff out and you lose the identity of your football team. The identity of this team is running the football and playing defense. That's the identity of this team. Running the ball, playing elite type defense. That's the identity of this team. I just don't believe that Kellen Moore is gonna uphold it. And we gonna get in here and I'm gonna be saying, even if the Cowboys win, I'm serious, y'all. And I ain't trying to be negative. I'm just calling it like I see it. Man, if we win, I don't care if we win by 15, 20, if we win by 3 or 7, whatever the case may be. If I look at that stat sheet and I see Ezekiel Elliott only got 12 carries and Tony Pollard only got 6, I'm going to have a problem with it. Then I'm going to look and see Dak Prescott got 35 pass attempts. I'm going to have a serious problem with it. The only way that should be happening is, of course, the Cowboys go down big early, and then, of course, you're going to have to open it up a little bit. That's the only way I want to see it going. That's the only way. That's the only way I want to see it. If it ain't happening that way, if the game is closer, within reach, or we're up by 4 points or 7 points, or we down by 7 points, unless it's the last 2 minutes where you got to throw the ball. Other than that, listen, I'm looking for Dak Prescott. I would hope that he does what you guys are saying, that he only have probably about 22 to 25 pass attempts. I hope that's the case. That let me know that Kellen Moore stayed true to the identity of this team. He stayed true to running the football. I hope that's the case. But y'all know Kellen Moore just like I do. Y'all know. Y'all know Kellen Moore. Everybody here. Michael Evans, E. Kush, John, Terry, whoever else is watching me that ain't Kermit, if you still here. Y'all been a Karam, all Spoonie. Listen, all you guys know who Kellen Moore is. Y'all know who he is. It ain't me just talking. Y'all know. He's won a lot of football games. Look, won 12 games last year. I mean, it's hard to win 12. We did that. I just don't want him to catch that amnesia pill that he's going to take. Like, I don't care because Dak Prescott coming back. We run the ball. We need play, and you get your chance to pass it off play action. Off play action, yeah. That's real. We looking for you to clown then. And I'm not saying on first down, second down, then third down you're supposed to run the ball. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when I look at the stats at the end of the game, I need to see that the commitment to the run game was still there as it was for Cooper Rush. That's all I want. If I can get that, win or lose, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. If I don't see it, y'all gonna see me come on here, I'm going off. Tell y'all that right now. I'm gonna be calling, and I don't know, because I heard a Cowboy was looking at my show a couple weeks ago. So I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And if some kind of way this gets to Kellen Moore, he hears about it, which I doubt very seriously, because I'm not, I ain't nobody, and I ain't got nobody really just, I got my family that follow the show. It ain't like it's 3,000 people watching me. That's not the case. But if it get to Kellen Moore, man, look, I'm gonna say it quick. We need to get rid of him. It's just no doubt about it, because you don't know how to cook. You got all the ingredients, but you don't know how to cook. You don't know how to cook the meal. You got all these great ingredients, toys, that you can play with. You have it all. You got a receiving core. You got a quarterback. You got an offensive line that's pretty good. You got 2 running backs that can dominate a football game. You got a defense, super defense. You got all this. You got all this. And I say the defense because what Kellen Moore does affects the defense. Time of possession, these 3 and outs that he has, that just keep my defense tired. See, he controls. I told y'all this before. Everybody talking about Dak and Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones. Everybody, some folks say Zeke Elliott, and some folks say, the offensive line. And everybody talking about Dan Quinn and how great old coach he is, and how well the defense is playing. Everybody starting to talk about Bones now, our special team coach. And want to call out Turbin, how close he is, busting one wide open and all that. But nobody ain't saying nothing about Kellen Moore. And that is the one that really controls this team. As crazy as it may sound, I told y'all this. Kellen Moore controls not only the offense, but he's also controlling the health of my defense as far as being have the energy. Gotta run the football. It's not hard. It's not hard to figure this stuff out. You gotta run the football. You got to. I just don't believe he's gonna do it. I'm sorry. I've been burnt by him too many times. I'm sorry. Look, y'all can call me whatever you want. Y'all can say, oh, don't be so negative. Y'all go find another positive podcast. Over here, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm gonna tell it like it is. I don't feel comfortable with Kellen Moore. You gotta prove me wrong. And then watch this. Listen, y'all. He got to do it more than one game, too. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Even if he does right next week, when we play Chicago the following week, I need to see the same thing. I don't trust Kellen Moore. I know what he like to do. Yeah. John says this. John says if we use the same game plan like he did with Cooper Rush with that offense, we'll put up 40 burger on the last. I'm not gonna argue with that. Dak brings something to the table that Cooper Rush cannot. He brings consistency, if you let me say it. I believe he brings consistency. I believe there are plays. I believe some of these third downs that Rush missed out on, I believe Dak will hit those. Dak will move the chains. I believe that. I believe it. I'm just watching how it's not about winning it is all about winning or losing. But I'm very interested to see how we're gonna win. That's my whole thing. It's not about the score for me. I take the score, but I want to know how did we get the score. Somebody gonna say, hey, if it's open, I mean, wouldn't you throw the football to Gallup and Lamb if they're one-on-one? Wouldn't you do it, Bishop? Wouldn't you do it big time? Wouldn't you throw it if they're one-on-one? I mean, that is disrespectful because CeeDee Lamb can best about burn anybody. Michael Gallup can burn too. Wouldn't you take the opportunity to throw the football like that? Nope, I wouldn't. That's not our identity. Yeah, we're going to take it a few times. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we'll take that matchup problem and we'll switch out and we'll call a kill. We'll do that. I just don't need to say no kill about 15 times in the game. Unless, of course, he's switching to a running play. The identity has to be right. If you know, I mean, everybody talking about it, but I'm gonna be shocked if we do the opposite. I just don't. I just don't believe it. How can you say that big time and the game ain't even happened yet? How can you say that? Because I know my offensive coordinator. I know him. I've been here for the last 3 years. Yeah, I've watched it. Yeah, I know the bad play call. That had you scratching your head. I remember all this stuff. I remember Dak Prescott throwing the ball 35, 36, 40 times a game. I remember all it. I remember it. Zeke Elliott still playing. Then you won't give him the ball. Got Pollard back there. You won't give him the ball. What's up, Joe? I'm glad he's coming back. Glad Dak is coming back. But with him coming back, I already know Kellen Moore's eyes are about to light up. I already see it. I mean, I got a bad feeling. And like I said before, we may very well win tomorrow. We might get it done. I'm just worried about how we get it done. I don't think Kellen Moore can help himself. Kellen Moore can't help himself. John says he did use Cooper Rush on the option, but I don't think he ever used that like that. Very good point. Well, I know exactly what play you call, but Cooper Rush played that option call against Philly. He should have kept the football. That would have fooled everybody. But Cooper Rush don't want to take no shots. Hello. Kellen Moore does not want to take any shots. He don't want to get hit like that. See what I'm saying? Dak Prescott, on the other hand, would keep it. One thing that we have to give Dak credit for, can't question his heart. The kid will play hurt, injured. He will put it all on the line, and you can't take that from him. Dak will do that. And I know he's gonna be supercharged tomorrow, like a volcano that's about to erupt. See what I'm saying? I believe he's gonna be highly motivated. Because also he's been hearing the noise and the disrespect I may have, that people all of a sudden think that a guy that's only played 4 or 5 games is better than him. Oh yeah, he's gonna be motivated to play because he got to show folks. They almost done forgot who I am. I just don't want him to show it 40 times a game. Yeah. Y'all can knock Dak all you want. You can say he's this and he's not that and he's not that and he's not elite and he's not all that. But one thing you can't say is that the kid does not have the heart. I can win with guys that got heart. Dak is one of those guys. There's no question about that. So I believe in him. I believe he's going to be super hyped tomorrow. I believe he's going to be incredibly excited to play. If they do player introductions, but when they call the name out and people, they run out the smoke and all that. If they do that tomorrow in Dallas, please trust me, the energy from the crowd and his teammates are going to probably start walking in the air. He's going to be so charged. He's going to be so fired up. I already know it. I just don't want him to. I don't care how fired up you are. Don't throw the ball no more than 28 times. I don't care how fired up you are. John said, yeah, Dak definitely has a heart, no question. Yeah. Joe says this, and this is very interesting, and this is a great point. Joe says he believes Dak will be a little rusty tomorrow. It's different than practice. Everybody heard how good he's been looking in practice. Another whole beast You start talking about a game, actual game speed, the adrenaline that's there, all that kind of stuff. Some balls that you would get dead in the numbers, but you so fired up, it's high. And it's so high in there that it may cause a turnover. So we really got to be careful. If we're going to throw the ball, which I know we will, make sure that we get them in rhythm. That's where the little short passes come into play. Every that means starting off with every now and then with a little bubble screen and all that. Just get them in some type of rhythm. Easy throw. Something to the flat or something like that. Get them before you start launching downfield. Get them some easy stuff. We all know that the slant pattern is almost a staple of our offense. Don't throw the slant. You ain't expecting big yards, but just get them in rhythm. Huh? Michael says sooner or later we need to have that talk. He should have put that in quotation marks. That talk on this show. And if you don't know what time that is, I'm sorry. I enjoy my Facebook account, Mike. I enjoy my show, and people are incredibly sensitive these days, and they'll report you and all that. I don't want to lose my little podcast because I told the truth. But if the time comes, y'all know me. I just come out and say it. John says the hatred for Dak is really crazy. My hat goes off to him. Yeah, it was incredibly disrespectful to me. That's the way I look at it. That somebody would even insinuate that Cooper Rush is better than Dak Prescott. It's really some folks believe that right now. And like I said, the problem is we won, but people over exaggerate the stats. Like when we won against the game before Philly, when we won that game, he only had 102 yards. But folks act like he threw for 400. Skip Bayless being one of those. Watch the show. You try to overextend stuff that he not really known for. No, it was 102 yards. That's all it was. It was 102 yards. You want to act like he threw 400 yards and threw 5 touchdowns. No. And to even insinuate, my biggest thing is that when we go down the list of Dak Prescott and his accomplishments, Dak Prescott has played seasons, plural, seasons. He's been a multiple-time Pro Bowl quarterback. 30 touchdowns just about every year unless he's hurt. 37 touchdowns last year, 11 picks. 37 touchdowns last year. Broke the record for Dallas here. 37. And they even insinuate that a guy that has only started 5 games is better than him. It is so disrespectful. It is. And check it out. Check it out. The credit for Cooper Rush, he played well. Hats off to him. He is the reason why we're still in the fight. He's part of the reason. But the amazing thing about this is that the credit belongs to guess who? You got it, Kellen Moore, because he adjusted the offense to fit Cooper Rush, made things much easier, made a commitment to the running game, and made it easier for the quarterback. Kellen Moore deserves that credit. I'll give it to him. He did it. That's big. That's real big. He gave it to him. I mean, I got to give it to him. I was impressed that he gave him exactly what he gave the team exactly the game plan that was necessary for these last 4-5 weeks. That's just true. He could have called pass and play. That's what he did with Ben DiNucci when we played in Philadelphia. Ben DiNucci threw the ball 37 times. Good God. That didn't do well. He adjusted the game, and I got to give him credit for that. But what he also should have found out is, okay, this game plan really works for us. And this is what we need to do when Dak Prescott come back. That's why I say Kellen Moore kind of controls this stuff. He does. He does. Let's see how he controls it tomorrow. I'm sure going to be watching. I'll be watching. I'll be taking my little notes. I'll be writing some stuff down. I'll be looking at the stats at halftime. As a matter of fact, let's all do that, y'all. Let's do that. If y'all can make this promise here, wherever you at halftime, let's look at the stats together. Let's see the balance of the offense. That's going to tell us a lot. That's going to tell us a lot. It really is. Check out the stats at halftime. That's what I'm going to do. And let's see how we're playing. Or let's see how the game plan is worked. Be looking for Dak Prescott to change the play at the line. The only question is he changing from a passing play to a running play? We'll know if it's a passing play. Check that out tomorrow. Cause see, at the same time, we have to give credit to where it's due. See, if Kellen Moore called a running play and Dak checked it to a passing play, who gets the fault? It's not Kellen Moore then. It's Dak Prescott. We have to give credit where it's supposed to go now. Dak is guilty of that, as I said earlier. Dak has been guilty of changing plays and forgetting about the structure of this team. He has. Be looking for that tomorrow. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all Cowboy fans, y'all know what y'all gonna hear. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill. That means the play can change. Let's see how Dak Prescott, how many times are we gonna hear that? Y'all gonna see? That's my only question. Are we gonna be the same Cowboys team, or are we about to get pass happy again? That's my only question. That's my only question. All right, I've talked long enough. I'm quite sure some of y'all might agree, and some of y'all might. But the phone line is open now. Got it right there. You're on Podbean. Call in right there. If you see the ticker here, you'll see the number. They'll let you in. 901. There it is. 654-6853. Phone line is open. Nika says, we all know what to expect from Moore. He panics, he goes past heavy. That's a person that's been watching the Cowboys for a long time, just like me. He's not lying. It's the truth. It's the truth. When he panics, he goes past heavy. It's the truth. It is. It is. And watch this. Last week, I had a problem with the philosophy of, I don't know if it was Kellen Moore, Coach McCarthy, whichever one, but this turbo that everybody kept talking about. Why are we running turbo and we ain't getting no first down? That's the other thing. You kept the defense on the field too long because you were playing turbo, trying to hurry up and get on the ball and call play, but you ain't going nowhere. You punting the football. We need to look. You might can get away with that with Dak just coming up. On tomorrow, he's a better fit. But you better make sure you cash it in, because I don't care how great your defense is, if they get tired. I mean, hello, they get tired. they're gonna get scored on easily. But we gotta protect the defense. That's another thing you need to watch out for. We did it last week. You just gotta watch out for it. All right, phone line open, y'all. Y'all better come on talk, because if you don't, I'm gonna leave y'all. 901-654-6853. 901-6853. Call in now. 901. It's a shame. I've had this phone line for a while. I still don't remember. 901-654-6853. If you know me well, I ain't gonna say that. If you know me pretty well, you know I forget some stuff. So it is what it is. 901-654-6853. Dak better bring it. He could say Dak better bring it, because if he don't, the Wolves will go in on him. If he plays bad tomorrow, you're right. They will be coming after him. But we got to define what is playing good. You see what I'm saying? We got to define that, because, with that, it's just the truth. People going to move the goalposts for that. He could throw for 350 yards and 3 touchdowns, and some folks say, well, he should have thrown for four touchdowns. You know what I mean? He got 350. He should have got 370. I mean, that's just how it is with that. He'll whatever he does, it ain't gonna be good enough. So that's just the truth. But I agree with you, Ekush, that if he does not play well, ESPN will be leading off with it. I promise you that. Oh, there's no question. So I agree with you on that. Thank you, Mike. Mike trying to get me to say this statement, don't tell it like it is, like we all know. I just ain't said it, but if y'all follow me, I've said it a couple times. Y'all know why the foundation it's two major foundations that the hate and disrespect for Dak Prescott is present. Number one, he took Tony Romo's job. And the people still ain't got over it. Dak Prescott and Tony Romo was healthy at the end, but the Cowboys had ran off about 10 or 11 games, wins, and it was time for him to come back. Romo had to come and do a speech and say that, this game, this team is in Dak's hands and all that. And I know that was difficult, but a lot of folks have not forgiven him for that. That's number one. Number two reason, here I go, Mike. The number two reason is because let's just be honest about the situation. And this is a thing that nobody's going to ever admit, but it's just the truth. He plays in Texas. He plays for America's team. He plays for the most watched franchise in sports. Cowboys are always on TV, no matter the record. They're always the draw. You ever want some ratings, you put the Dallas Cowboys on. That's why they were there for the first game against Tampa, prime time. That if you want the ratings, you'll see. Chicago Bear fans, like this week and next week, Lions. This will be the first. Nobody don't watch the Lions on Sunday ticket. Nobody, except the area of Detroit, maybe. Nobody don't watch. You don't hear nobody say, "What's your favorite football team?" The Detroit Lions. Nobody don't say that. Nobody. What's your favorite football team? Or some will say the Chicago Bears. But I guarantee you, more eyes for the first time this season will be on the Detroit Lions than they have been at any point this season. Why? Because the Dallas Cowboys are playing. Chicago, same thing next week. They're gonna have more eyes on them than they ever had. Why? Because of the Dallas Cowboys. But see, the problem is this though. although it's America's team, Dak Prescott is not America's man. Yeah, I better go and leave. Yeah, let me go. Let me go and get ready to turn this music on. We clap our hands. Cause see, I just said something right there. y'all know that. Dak Prescott, Tony Romo was America's man. They criticized him, but you can deal with it. He lives in Texas. He has the numbers. He has the numbers. Hello. He has the numbers. 37 touchdowns. 37 touchdowns. 30 on 11 interceptions. Not his first time throwing over 30. Pro Bowl quarterback. Able to lead his team. Earned the contract that he deserved, that he got. If the Cowboys weren't going to pay him, I promise you, another organization would have. He earned what he got, coming from a 4th round draft pick, 3rd round string quarterback, sitting behind Tony Romo and Kellen Moore. He earned his right. He earned it. He earned it. I mean, what else were the Cowboys gonna do? What you gonna do? Go cheat? See, they had no choice. They had to pay him. But we remember the words of Jerry Jones, right? You beat me in the contract. You don't say that, but you said it because you really didn't try to win. You tried to get him for cheap. No, he earned the money. He did. I don't care what you feel about him. Yeah, there are areas where he can improve. Yeah, but he earned the money. Okay? He's America's team. This is America's team, but he's not America's man. Because the truth of the matter is, number 2, as Spoonie has said, the reason why, and I ain't gonna say it, I let Spoonie have it. I ain't gonna even say it. This is the reason why they don't like Dak Prescott. Because he is, there it is. But see, nobody ain't gonna admit it. Nobody ain't gonna admit it. The goalposts have moved. They moved for Dak Prescott. And check this out. Check this out. It really is simple, y'all. I really hate to say all this. You know, I'm just calling like I see it. Y'all see what Spoonie said right there? See, Patrick Mahomes is right there too. Spoonie said he is. His father was an African American man. His mother was a Caucasian woman. See, we don't look at Patrick Mahomes the way that we look at Dak. Y'all don't want me to do this, do you? Y'all don't want me to do this. See, I just said something that most people don't even know. Most people think that Mahomes is a Caucasian man. He is half. So they don't, and because his appearance, oh God, here we go. His appearance almost looks like a Caucasian man. He don't get the criticism. Now he's a great football player, no doubt about that. You're a bad boy, super bad. But he don't get the fire. He don't get the fire like Dak Prescott. He would even if he played with the Cowboys, if Mahomes was Dallas quarterback, he would not get the criticism that Dak Prescott gets. He wouldn't. Y'all know that. It's just disrespectful. He falls in line. Dak Prescott with some of the. I'm not saying he's on this level. Don't get me wrong, but it almost reminds me a little bit of Warren Moon. Warren never got the respect that he deserved. They moved the goalposts for him. They wanted to talk about Elway and Montana, and rightfully so. They were winning championships. I get all that. Make no mistake about it. Warren Moon was the truth, but he was disrespectful. He was disrespected. So we're gonna tell the truth. Nobody ain't gonna admit it though. Nobody not gonna admit it. They are super mad because he took. They never will forgive him for that. They're mad because he took Romo's job, and Romo didn't get it back. Romo went on to retirement. I ain't making more money. He getting more money now than he did when he was playing. Dak Prescott made sure that he went on to the booth. Dak got the job and he ain't let it go. And people are upset. People are really upset about that. They ain't gonna admit it. It's just the truth. That as soon as he got it, the goalposts started getting higher, and the goalposts started moving, and all that kind of stuff. His own owner really didn't want him to start. I mean, come on now. But the other reason why they don't like him is, again, because he is there it is. That's the reason why. And God bless that, because he's played through all that. I'm quite sure Dak's so corporate and he's so nice, and he ain't gonna say, it's kind of like when he was walking off the field against Tampa, and folks were throwing stuff at him. I mean, y'all remember that? I ain't forgot that. I ain't forgot it. Huh? Y'all remember that? It's so disrespectful. You wouldn't have thrown that Romo. You wouldn't have done that. There's been an interception that Tony Romo threw in late game situations where he didn't cash in on it. Nobody threw nothing at Romo in Dallas coming out. Mel grunted and grumbled, but ain't nobody threw nothing. Just so disrespectful. And for those, again, you ain't say that. Tony Romo didn't play all the games. He was hurt a lot of them. And you didn't hear nobody say that the backup quarterback was better than Tony Romo. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. And we done let one guy who started 5 games in his whole career, who has been a backup quarterback his entire career, who has been cut and went through waivers and nobody got him. Now, that will never happen again. Cooper Rush, I believe, in these 5 games, have submitted himself to where he's going to never have to worry about making a team again. I'm happy about that. I believe Cooper Rush will never pass through waivers ever again. God bless him. But to insinuate that this dude is better than Dak Prescott, y'all crazy. And I know it ain't this group here that's hanging with me. I know that. It's just for those that's going to be watching this a little bit later on or whatever. If you think that he is better than Dak Prescott, I don't care if Dak Prescott throws 4 interceptions tomorrow. I don't care. He is not better. He ain't even in the ballpark to being better than Dak Prescott. He's not. He's not. And it's a shame that Dak Prescott, like he said, like Michael Porter said in the interview, Dak has heard the noise. And what noise he talking about? Criticism. Hey, Raymond. You go Raymond right here. I got a Lions fan, or at least either a Lions fan or he's a Cowboy hater. He says the Lions gonna kick the Cowboys. You see it at AT&T tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think so. I got respect for the Lions. Again, I say that, Raymond. Thank you for popping in on the show. I have mad respect for the Lions. They just haven't learned how to close yet. They're in every game. They play hard. They got a great motivating coach. They run the ball well. The golf can light you up if you get them in a rhythm. They got the number 2 offense in the league. I give them credit. Hey, I give them credit. I don't think they're gonna beat us though. I believe we're gonna actually be opposite. Especially if we stop the run. If we stop the run, y'all in trouble. Oh, okay. Raymond says he's a diehard Lions fan, and yes, I'm a hater too. Okay, well, I ain't gonna knock you, brother. I like your confidence in your team. Been sad a long time, though, but I ain't gonna be talking about that. I'm quite sure you said the same thing all these years. You end up with the short end of the stick. You understand? We're gonna make sure that you get that short end tomorrow. All right. You look, after that, God bless you. I hope y'all get hot and learn how to close and win. All these close games that y'all losing. I just need y'all to play like y'all usually play tomorrow, which is y'all stay in the game and then y'all lose it because y'all don't know how to close. It's just the truth. I don't need y'all to play like the world champions tomorrow. See, everybody get hyped when they play Dallas. If you playing bad, then all of a sudden you come to Dallas and you just catch complete fire and play above your head. We don't need that tomorrow. So I'm not saying it can't happen. I just don't want it to happen. I think we're going to beat y'all, though, Raymond. Matter of fact, everybody in the chat box, come on, let's go. What are your, since nobody ain't calling, what are y'all predictions for the game? Score-wise. I don't throw the predictions. I just want to see what the Cowboy family thinking. Give me, that defense is not good. The Lions defense is not good at all. They're in the lower tier, and they don't stop the run as well. So, what are y'all predictions for the score tomorrow? I started off, I think that we're going to have, with Dak back in, I think we're going to have 28 points. I think the Lions may have 17. I'm going 28-17. Sponer says 35-24. So me and Sponer think we're going to beat them by double digits. Sponer says 35-24. Everybody else, come on. Matter of fact, Raymond, what is your prediction for the score tomorrow? Because I already know you saying the Lions gonna beat us. What is your score tomorrow, if you still here? John says 35-21. That's another double-digit win. So we're really thinking that we're going to rip these guys apart. Come on, everybody else. What is your prediction for the game tomorrow? Eka says Cowboy defense is going to rule today. Golf is awful. Diggs eats. And so does Michael. I got us 30-20. Again, a double-digit prediction. Raymond says, that's what I want to see. Raymond says that the Lions are going to beat the Cowboys 31-28. Only thing I want to say to you, Raymond, about that is my defense is not giving them 31 points. It's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. If that's your prediction that y'all gonna win, I'll give you that. But I can tell you, this defense is not giving them 31 points. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's just not. Defense too good, Raymond. Our defense too good. Y'all very well may win. Okay. Y'all very well may win, which I don't think you will, but you're not scoring 30 points against us. John says it depends on Kellen Moore play calling, honestly. That's what I've been saying the whole game. I mean, this whole show. I've been saying this for the whole show. That's the key. Kellen Moore. How he calls the football game. He could say that I was generous giving the Lions 20 points. No way we give up more than 20. Mr. Peterson, you must have been looking at our defense. We don't we don't give up that. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. No. That's not gonna happen. Now, I will say this: if we go matchups, all right, we got to watch T.J. Hawkinson. That's Goff's favorite receiver, T.J. Hawkinson, and nobody has figured him out. T.J. Hawkinson's been open and catching balls for years now. See what I'm saying? So that's the person that I'm scared of. Well, I ain't gonna say scared of. That's the person that I fear the most, other than the two running backs. It's T.J. Hawkinson, tight end for Detroit. He's a problem. It'll be interesting to see how we scheme up against him. So that's the person I'm looking for. They're gonna put my guy Hutchinson from Michigan. Y'all know I'm a Michigan fan, so they're gonna put Hutchinson on Tyler Smith tomorrow. We'll see how well that goes. Yeah. Eugene says this. He said for them to score 30 points, that means they're going to have to throw the ball. Dallas defense not having that. I don't know if Mr. Peterson watches us, but it's just no way. Secondary a little bit too good. Defense is just great. So 30 points, no sir. I might win, but it won't be 30 points. Oh no, I got a defense now. They can put the hat on you. They coming too. Exactly, Eugene. And Mr. Goff won't be too comfortable back there as well. So we're not going that route. All right. I may come with y'all tomorrow after the game. But if I don't, I'll see you guys on Monday at 7 p.m. Monday at 7 p.m. You guys know all the ways it's going down on the ticker for you that you can. Joe says he believed the Cowboys going to get their first 40 points. That means we're going to be driving the ball a whole lot, Joe. I'm not saying it can't happen. I don't know. I don't know. It all depends on, again, kind of like what John was saying. If you're getting 40, it depends on how Kellen Moore is calling the game. Or the defense getting some turnovers. Let me put it that way. You can score that if the defense is getting some turnovers. So, here's what it is. Listen, everybody, I need y'all to do me a favor if you have not already. I need you guys to go to YouTube and go subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. YouTube, that's going to be at the Big Time Show. YouTube, the Big Time Show. I want to go you guys help your boy out here and help my channel, bro. It'll be very nice if you haven't done that. Most of you, I got most of the Facebook people here right now from what I'm looking at. If you can, appreciate you, Spoonie. I try to do the best I can. If you can, will you please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe for me? Not gonna cost you anything. It's cost you just a little bit of time. Most of you guys have that on your phone. You got your YouTube, just press YouTube, search out the Big Time Show. There's a few Big Time shows that are out there. I don't like that. I'm going to try to copyright my stuff and make sure nobody else get to use the name. That's what I want to do. So, but there's their Find Mine and look for the videos. Look for this face on some videos. You may have to press the button till you find all the videos. Once you do that, do me a favor, please, and just subscribe. Then turn on that bell that's there that'll let you know when I go live, and you don't necessarily have to watch me from Facebook anymore. You can watch me from YouTube. There's no delay or anything like that. If you would do that for me, I really would appreciate that. Ain't gonna cost you absolutely nothing. Now, if you want to help me out, that a Cash App is, you can do that. Or if you want to make a monthly contribution, that the subscription is, all I need you to do is go to the Big Time Show 3.supercast.com, and it'll ask you how much do you want to support the show on a monthly basis, and you can make that decision for yourself. Really that simple. All right. Appreciate all my family coming to hang with your boy for this little show of mine. I appreciate y'all. Let's go Cowboys. I appreciate you, Raymond. Even though you're a Lion fan. Now look, if I can get some outsiders to subscribe, yeah, I need some folks. I need some folks in my family now. If you ain't the Cowboy family, if you haven't done YouTube and watch, and subscribe to my channel, something wrong when the outsider comes in and immediately does it. My family ain't done it. And I need y'all to help your boy out now. Come on now. Joe says tomorrow it's time to show all those Dak haters what we made of. I agree. Appreciate you, E-Kush, my brother. E-Kush, thank you for always popping in on your brother here. Appreciate you so much. All right, I'm done. I done talked enough. Y'all know what time it is. Look, all the talking is over now. You gotta go to work. Time to go to work, y'all. Ain't nothing else to talk about. It's time for them to put them, if Detroit like to run and then the Cowboys like to run, then it's obviously gonna be a gritty type game. It's like whose offensive line is gonna pose their will. It's really just that simple. Whose defensive line is not gonna let it happen. It's really that simple. They want to come running. We want to come. Well, I think we want to come running. Let me put it that way. I hope we want to come running. Let's see whose wheel gonna be broken if they want to play that way. I hope so. All right. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I will see you possibly, maybe tomorrow. Possibly. Appreciate you, John. Appreciate you, John. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for hanging with me. We gone now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm tired too. I'll see y'all either tomorrow or Monday at 7 o'clock. All depending on how I'm feeling. All right. Everybody, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, fan base. Even though I hit y'all with some negativity or what if game, it still don't take away that, I want the boys to shot, even if Dak does throw 35 times. I don't, let's just win. See, one of the things that the Cowboys done, this is the last thing I'm going to say. One of the things that we got to keep in mind, everybody talking Super Bowl and all that, and we first just get some consistency with us going to the playoffs back-to-back years. Can we do that? You see, I hate going to playoffs this year, then miss it, then miss the next year, then finally go back to the playoffs and all that. Look, we haven't been consistent just with getting in the door. There's some teams that make it every year. You know what I'm saying? We need to redo that. Let's just get to the playoffs. Of course, we want to win. First steps first. Let's get consistency in getting to the playoffs. We ain't doing that. So this year's, we went last year. Can we get 2 years in a row where we're in the playoffs? I'll take my chances when we get there. But let's get there. Whether it's wild card, division, let's just get in the door. All right? That's all I want. All right. Joe already doing it. If y'all ready, y'all know how we leave out of here. Let's put your hands on it. Give me the clap emojis. We're going to groove our way out of here. I'm done. Come on now. Joe already did it. I think E. Kush did it before. Let me look and see. Yeah, E. Kush had already done it, or either clapping with that for something I said. But come on, y'all. Do me a favor, put them clapping more. There you go, John. Appreciate you, brother. John put it in. One more person, all I need. Then we're going to crank it up. I'm going to turn it up, too. Okay. MG. Oh, my God. Here comes somebody else saying, MG, Detroit will blow Dallas out. Oh, no, MG. Okay, well. All right, okay. MG, just out of curiosity, said they're going to blow us out. Give me your score real quick. I'm about to close up shop here. I just want to see what you say what a blowout is. I'm interested. I think my family in here would love to see that too. Come on, MG. Type it in real quick. What's your score for tomorrow? Everybody else gonna put the hand clap emojis up. We're gonna let MG close the show out with his prediction if he puts it in there. Thank you, Spony. Come on, MG. My folks ready to clap it up. Joe said, MG, you crazy. No. I just want to see what his score is. Come on, MG. You say that Detroit is going to blow us out. I just want to know what your score is, your prediction of the score. Come on, MG. Come on, MG. I'm trying to get out of here. I've been on here for an hour and 43 minutes. Where you at? Come on now. Don't just peep in the door and then throw a rock and then leave. Let's talk about it. Give me your score prediction. Everybody else, come on, put them clap emojis in. I don't know if MG gonna do it or not. He may have popped in and popped right back out. I don't know. Let's give me one more clap. Oh, there he is. Oh my goodness. MG says 38-17. That's 21 points. Well, MG, the only thing I'm going to say to you is this, bro. I got a defense. We don't give up those type of points. I have a defense. That's all I'm going to say. I have a defense. You very well may win, but you're not going to win that way. Y'all may win. You're not getting 38 points on my defense. This defense a little bit too good. I don't know if you've been watching, or I don't know. I don't know what team you like. You just may be a team that don't like the Cowboys. I get that. But if you haven't been watching, please let me inform you very quickly that this defense is it ain't no joke. That's all I'm gonna tell you. MG, I'm trying to let you understand. Maybe I don't know what film you've been watching. He says nope. Oh yeah, you really hate him. He said nope, Diggs will get smoked. No, that ain't gonna happen. Unless y'all got a Cooper Cup or those type guys, I might give it to you, especially if you go on one-on-one. But y'all don't have the type of receivers that really scare anybody. Y'all biggest threat is y'all running game. Okay? That's y'all biggest threat. We're not worried about your receivers. Matter of fact, we're not worried about your receivers. We're worried more about, at least I am, more worried about TJ Hawkinson more than your receivers. And you got some pretty good receivers. MG said Lions scored 35 on the Eagles. But we ain't the Eagles. That's all they always say. If you think that Jared Goff is about to sit back there and take pictures and sit pretty and all that against this defense, no, sir. We are first in the league in sacks for a reason. Just in case you didn't know. We get after the quarterback. MG says Jared Goff has beaten Dallas before. He ain't beat this version of Dallas. It's a big difference than the last time when he was with the Rams. It's a big difference. MG, the team that Jared Goff saw when they beat us, When the Rams beat us, it's a big difference. All I got to just throw one name out in this and just say Michael Parsons. I mean, hello. Really ain't got to say nothing else. But it's a big difference. It's a big difference. If you want me to throw another one, it's Dan Quinn, our defensive coordinator. So 38 points. Nah. You might win, but it won't be that way. No, sir. I think it's going to be kind of close. Well, no, I didn't. I said 28-17 Dallas. That's what I said. Just in case you wonder what mine was, MG. Oh yeah, John. He don't. He said Parsons got beat in that Eagles game. Well, if you really watch it, MG, it was because they put Michael Parsons in a position where he had to make quick decisions, and he paused a lot because he had to wonder about the running back or wonder about the quarterback. So they purposely did that. Detroit don't run an option game, so we ain't worried about that. You can do that when you have a Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen or, that type of stuff. You have those type of quarterbacks, that's where you get in. But Jared Goff is a traditional drop back quarterback. He ain't running no option, so he gonna get hit tomorrow. Bottom line. He gonna get hit severely, violently, quickly. Don't worry about it. You'll see tomorrow. That's all. All right, everybody. I'm out. Thank you, MG, for popping in at the last minute. Thank you so much. If you don't mind, MG, I don't know if this is my first time meeting you. Go to my YouTube channel. I don't know where you're watching me from. Let me look. You might be on, I don't know where yet. You might be on the Big Time Show. If you're watching me from the Big Time Show, MG, why don't you just help me out if you don't mind, sir? Why don't you help me out and just subscribe? I'm going to be talking Cowboys tomorrow. I like people that don't like the Cowboys. They make the show better. So why don't you subscribe? Click on that button that says, notification. It shows when I'm coming live. Do that for me, MG, if you don't mind, sir. And you can see me. I come on Mondays at 7 p.m. I might come tomorrow. I might come tomorrow after the game, but my days are MG are definitely on Mondays at 7 p.m. and then Saturdays at 3 p.m., which is Central Time. Appreciate you, MG. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You see how you got my folks, MG? You see in the chat like I am. Well, are you? MG, you're watching. I don't know if you can see all the comments, but you got my folks, got my family about to pounce on you because you done came in here with some fire. 38-17, 3 touchdowns. Ooh-wee. Ooh. Ooh. I tell you what, MG, if it happened like that, man, I'm gonna be on fire that Monday. I'm gonna talk so bad about the Cowboys. They're gonna be wondering if I ever was a Cowboy fan if that happened. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. All right, I'm out for real. Thank you, MJ, for popping in. And if you subscribed, I thank you. For those that will subscribe, those of you that listen on Spotify, those of you listening on iHeartRadio, this updated show, those of you that are listening on Apple and all the other platforms, Pandora, where my show is. I appreciate you guys so much for listening to me. For those that are listening, hey, do me a favor and I'm trying to build my YouTube channel. Please, if you don't mind, it's not going to cost you anything. Just search out the Big Time Show on YouTube. And if you can't see the show, just click one of those videos. You hear this voice right here. And just go ahead and subscribe to it. And I would appreciate you so much, okay? All right, I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow or Monday. Appreciate y'all hanging with me. I'm out of here. I saw the clap emoji. MG, Welcome to the family, brother. If you subscribe, this is what you're going to hear. We groove our way out of here. What I need you to do is clap your hands. That's what I need you to do. The queen is in the building. Oh, my God. Queen, you coming in so late. But I love my queen. And queen going to be on my show coming up soon. Once I can lock her down. The queen is in the building. Christina Wilborn, appreciate you. Raymond Peterson, appreciate you. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for subscribing, even though you're not a Cowboy fan. It's all about helping each other. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Hey, Queen, I see you. Queen says you just got home from work. Thank you, dog. We gonna hook it up. We gonna hook it up. This girl right here, let me tell y'all think I'm good. Let me tell y'all. There's not another look. Talking about knowledge. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have her on the show. Y'all gonna see it. She knows more than I do. And I think I know a lot. This is a bad girl right here. I'm telling y'all. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna let her out and put her on this show. Y'all gonna be saying, ooh. All right. We out of here. Thank you. We'll see y'all. This is, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you tomorrow at some point. The Big Time Show.